Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a MAC collection haul for you guys. I actually tried to film this last week, but I waited too late to film it and I lost all my good lighting, and I really wanted you guys to be able to see these swatches properly. Now I don't believe this is a limited edition collection. So that's why I wasn't as in a rush to get the video up for you guys as I sometimes am, because sometimes with the limited edition collections, if you don't get on them right away, you're not going to get them. But this one, I believe, is just an extension of a line that they already have. So I thought it would be fun today to try and swatch them for you. Hopefully the weather will agree with me and the sun will stay behind the clouds long enough not to give me a completely wash out the color. That's what I'm kind of looking for, and hopefully it will also stay up long enough that I have a little bit of natural lighting. So the collection that I am talking about is the extension of the MAC Mineralize collection. They just put out 8 new Mineralize blushes, which if you know me, you know those are my favorite blushes. I already have like 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that range. They put out 8 new Mineralize blushes, all of which are sitting in front of me in the boxes because I really liked all the colors. Of course I did. And they also put out 4 new highlighters. Now these are highlighting quads, and what I mean by that is it's a mineralized highlight just like they always look like, but there's a distinct 4 color cross section. You'll see when I show you. They put out 4 new ones. There was a very, very light one which kind of reminded me a little bit of Lightscapade, which I actually did declutter. I think I threw it out. I might have decluttered it, but I think I threw it out because it was just old. And the formula had kind of gone off. And I also found that it wasn't as highlighting as I remember it being. It was just white and chalky. So honestly, I stayed away from that light one just because I remember not liking the way Lightscapade looked on my face, and I thought they were similar. I picked up the 2 kind of in-between shades. So there's one that is for light to medium skin, or fair to light, one's light to medium, and then there was a 4th one that is for dark skin or medium to dark skin. I stayed away from that one as well because I just knew it would be way too dark for me. So I have 2 of those Mineralize quads, so I'm going to show you guys those first, and then I'm going to swatch all the blushes. And yeah, we're going to go from there. That way maybe you guys can see if you guys like any of these or whatever, so you guys can see real life swatches on my arm. Hopefully this works. So like I said, I picked up 2 of the mineralized, what are these called? Skin finished highlighters is what I call them, even though they're mineralized skin finishes. So they look exactly like the packaging of the Mineralized Skinfinish that they already have. So Soft and Gentle and all of those. Like I said, the difference, and I'm hoping you guys will be able to see this, is just that they kind of come in 4 colors. So I think that the purpose of this is that you're supposed to swirl them all together. But what I am going to do really quickly as well is swatch them all individually. See what they look like all individually, and then see what they look all swirled together. So this first one is in Nuanced, and it's kind of like your peachy tones. It reminds me a little bit of Soft and Gentle. So I'm going to get all 4 of those colors just on my fingertips. Hope you guys can kind of see that. This one's a little difficult to see, but I'm hoping you guys can see the others. Then I'm going to swatch them. We're going to kind of swatch high because I have a ton to swatch. 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you guys can see all of those. This one is definitely the lightest. It was the light gold one. And then I am going to swirl them together in the middle and just kind of see what happens. So you get a very, very pretty peachy kind of a shimmer. So let's just see what it looks like. Right there. And I'm hoping you guys can see that it's picking up the light. See, this is what I was afraid of, that I might get washed out depending on what the sun does. So I'm hoping you guys can kind of see that. So it is a really, really pretty peachy kind of color. So if you're looking for a highlight that's in a peachy shade, definitely recommend this one. It is in Nuanced, and I think that that is really pretty. It is a very subtle highlight. There is little itty bits of glitter in it, but having said that, I've used these before and the glitter doesn't fall out all over your face. It is very, very controlled, so you can trust that with this. And the other one that I picked up is in Warm Aura, and this one is more of a pinky one. Again, you can see the 4 colors. So I do have, are these my old dry gross makeup wipes? Sure are. I'm going to throw those out. So I don't have makeup wipes. I thought I did, but I don't. Oh well. We're going to fly. We're just going to fly. Just make it work. Alrighty. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to swatch all 4 of the colors individually. that's the 4 there. So we're going to do them all here as well. Really wish, I'm going to see if I can just tone it down a little bit. So those are those 4 at the bottom. I don't even think you guys can see this. Hopefully you can kind of catch it a little bit. They are very light. It is meant for light skin. You guys can see it if I get real close. There we go. So those 4 there, and now I'm just going to swirl them all together. See what we get. So it's a really, really nice pinky kind of color, and I'll put this one just at the bottom. Right there. Can you guys see that? So again, a really, really pretty color, especially if you're fair like me. These will both look gorgeous. They'll look pretty, like, not pretty natural, very natural. I don't know how the dark one is. If you have darker skin, you'll have to let me know. Same thing if you do end up trying the really light one and decide it's worth it. Let me know. I'm down to try it, but these are the only 2 I picked up. So those are the first 2. Now we're going to get into the 8 new blush colors. Just throwing some things out, trying to keep my room from making a disaster. And I did it anyway. I am now missing a blush. Got it. So like I said, I got 8. These are going to be in no particular order. I haven't even taken them out. Oh, that one looks dark. Maybe a little too dark. I hadn't even seen these in person yet. I just picked them up online, and like, look at how bright the first 3 I pulled were. Oops. I love the Mineralize blushes because I find that they look more natural, but there ain't nothing natural about those colors. So that's a pretty dark color too. Hopefully I can make these work for me. If not, they may be getting decluttered sooner than I think. Wow, online, none of these colors look this dark. Like, look at how dark it is. Oh well, let's just see what happens. I'm just going to pull them all out of the box. I almost wonder if they made this line for girls that are, like, have deeper skin tones, because none of these blushes are really very light. I like having bold blushes, but these are ridiculous. All right, so let's go with this one first. This one's probably the lightest one, and this is in Sweet Enough. Looks like that. I'll just... Oh, it's not actually that bad. Kind of in a very, 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 like, light peach taupe kind of a color. That's it there. Let's just see. Okay, that's not that bad at all. It just looks a lot scarier in the pan, but it's like a very, very pretty kind of like warm peachish brown color. So that's really pretty. So that is in Sweet Enough. That one's staying. Next, let's do this one. This is in Naturally Flawless. It's kind of similar to the last one. I'll sort of show you a difference between the 2. Oh, just stuck my finger in it. They're very, very similar. I would say that this one's a little more brown toned. But other than that, they're virtually the same. Hopefully you guys can even see that on my finger. Okay, maybe it's more orangey toned. That one's really peachy. That one's right there. And it's much more peachy toned. So that one's got a little bit more pink tone, and that one's a little bit more peach. But so far so good. They're both, even though they look really dark, they're actually showing up really naturally, which is nice. Now I fear that this is where my luck is going to end. This one is in Humour Me. It's another kind of one in that brown family. That would actually make a pretty nice bronzer if I do say so myself. So I'll just swatch it right here. So another really pretty blush, or if I were feeling bold, I maybe use that as a bronzer because it is kind of like a bronzy sort of a color. So that one's there. Next I'm going to do this one. This is in Like Me, Love Me. This one is a real like orangey peach kind of color. Oh yeah. So there's that there. There we go. So that one's like a deeper shade of that one for sure. More of like a tangerine-y kind of color. Red there. Next we're going to do this one. This is in Hey Coral Hey. Hey Coral, hey. Anyway, so this is like, as its name suggests, a coral. I don't know, do you call coral an orange or is it a pink? Somebody explain that to me. So coral, orangey pink. That's this one here. These are so soft. If you've never tried these before, they have like a kind of similar feel to like a baked blush, but they're just softer and there's no shimmer in them. So this is that one there, that coral one. This one's going to be bright. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. These colors aren't scaring me that much. These two also very similar. Almost identical. This one's just a little bit more pinky. These colors are not scaring me anywhere near as much as they were just looking at them, although these three kind of terrify me a little bit. They're very dark. So let's do this one next. This one is in Bubbles, Please. This is like, it kind of reminds me of like Candy Yum Yum, the lipstick color, if you're aware of that at all. This is like a true blue-toned pink. Bubblegummy. Very bubblegummy, but really, really pretty. I actually really like that. Again, if I were looking to do a pink cheek, I like that a lot. Alrighty. This one is in Happy Go Rosy, so it's supposed to be like a rosy kind of a pink. Just gonna try and get some of that excess blush off my fingers. So that's this one here. This one is really dark, so light hand. Definitely go in it with a light hand. Still really pretty though. Like, I feel like I can actually make any of these work, which I was pretty afraid of initially, because they look so dark when they're closed. Like, when it's shut, here, I'll try and do it on camera. When it's shut, when it's open. Shut, open. Don't know why, they just look really dark when they're closed. The last one is in Flirting with Danger. This is the darkest one. It's almost a red, but kind of has a little bit more of like a pink tone. It almost looks like a brick red, if I were to call it anything. I don't even need to get a lot. You're going to see it. So that's that there. I feel like this is very traditional, like rouge colored blush. Oh yeah. And that's right there. So those are the 8 new Mineralize blushes that MAC put out. I will try and remind you of the names. So these are also magnetized, so I had a nickel stuck to it. So the red one on the end is Flirting with Danger. The one next to it is Happy Go Rosy. Then we have Bubbles, Please. Next one over from that is in Hey Coral Hey. Followed closely behind by Like Me, Love Me. Then it is Humour Me. Try not to get so much glare. Sorry about that. Followed by Naturally Flawless and Sweet Enough. So those are the 8 new Mineralize blushes that I got and the 2 new Mineralize highlights, Mineralize Skin Finishes. Just off swatching them on my arm, I am super excited to have them. These are some of the best products that MAC offers is their Mineralize line. They also do have Mineralize like face powders that are like matched to your skin tone. So I have like a medium plus one. From when I was more tanned. But yeah, like their Mineralize stuff is absolutely fantastic. So if you guys are looking to try out new blushes and you're thinking about MAC blushes, I definitely recommend these ones. I will list them all down below along with their prices and links to the website so you guys can pick them up. Like I said, they already do have a ton from a previous line. I do have some of those as well. If you guys are interested in seeing them, I am kind of thinking of filming like a revised collection video, but I want to like swatch a ton of stuff for you. So like one just blushes where I'm going to swatch everything and talk about everything. But it would be a long and lengthy series, especially when I get into the lipsticks. I would almost need to separate that into MAC lipsticks and other lipsticks and then do lip glosses and stuff. And I did just do a declutter, and now mind you, my collection has grown since then, but I feel like I just put up a collection video not long ago too. So if you guys want me to wait a little longer until I get more makeup and then do it, let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. Also let me know that. I would love to do it because I have completely lost control of my collection again and my makeup drawers are turning into a disaster. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you like it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.